Hey guys, so I have a collective MAC haul. None of these things are actually from like a MAC store or a MAC counter. They're more like blog sales and swaps and CCO stuff like that. And by the way, I do have my hair up. I noticed a lot of people commented like positively on it in my previous video when I had my hair up. This is like actually what I do when I wake up and I have like no time to get ready, and I just put it up. Yeah, so first thing is from a blog sale, and this is from Sarah Dawn One's blog sale. Anyone I mention will be in the down bar. I love all these people. I love watching their videos or going on their blogs, so definitely check them out. So this is from Sarah Dawn One's blog sale, and this is Constructivist Paint Pot, and it's like a chocolatey brown with a little bit of red undertones to it. This is a really nice base for a kind of neutral smoky eye, like a brown smoky eye, as opposed to like the black or the gray, like the standard smoky eye. I really like using this because it's very multitasking. Like you can put any neutral shadow over it, and it just gives it a lot of depth and sultriness and a little bit of smokiness. Like, it's really, really nice as a base. Next 4 items are actually pigments, and I've been like obsessed with finding these like old style pigment jars of like my favorite pigments, just because I'm not really a fan of the new pigment packaging, the more like slender, like smaller jars. I much prefer these fat little stubby jars. And I know Temptalia did a post where she basically like said that you don't really lose that much product, even though it says it's a lot less product. You don't really lose that much product, and you really don't go through a pigment jar at all. Like, there's so much product. But I'm just such a big fan of these like fat jars, so I've really been like collecting them over the past like month. So the first 2 pigments are they were like custom purchased for me by the beauty chick, and I'll put her blog down below. I talked to her on Twitter a lot. She's a really sweet girl. These 2 pigments she found at this CCO, and I just paid her back for them. The first pigment is vanilla. I'm sure you guys have heard of vanilla pigment. It's like one of the most popular MAC pigments, and it's really like a universal color. Like, you can use it as a cheek highlight, a brow highlight, inner corner, all over the lid. It's just a really nice universal color. Like, it's a white color, but when you kind of rub it in, like when you put it on your lid and you apply it and you really rub it in, it's like a golden pinky kind of sheen. So I love putting this like just all over the lid, and it just makes your lids glow. And if you watched my NARS Corfu video, I love my like glowy lids, so this really makes your lids glow, and it's just a really, really gorgeous color. And she also got me Gold Mode pigment, which is a gold, and it has some like tan tones to it, so it has a little bit of like copper oranginess to it. I'm not really a big fan of coppers on me. I don't know, I just think they look weird, but I really like this because it has more of those like gold tones to it, and it's very like illuminating, and it has like, it's really sparkly, it has a lot of shimmer to it. By the way, Constructivist Paint Pot is permanent, vanilla pigment is permanent, but just like in the smaller jar, and Gold Mode is limited edition. You can maybe find this in the CCO, but the good thing about pigments is that you can find it like samples of it, like pigment samples, and seriously, like a pigment sample is pretty much all you would really need of a pigment. Just that's like enough. Like, these little jars, I've never gone through a pigment sample, and I really doubt that I'll go through a pigment jar. So yeah, so this is limited edition, but you can still find this probably like in a pigment sample or CCO. Just thought to mention that. And this actually looks like another pigment that I got, which is Blonde Gold. They look very similar, even though this has tan tones to it, and this is more like a lighter gold. They're still very similar on the lid. Like, they have really similar kind of like highlighting, like glowy, shimmery effect to it. They kind of look almost like the same color, so they're really similar. So Gold Mode is actually like a Pro color. It's a Mac Pro color, so you can get it off the Mac Pro like number or like Pro store. I tried to get this when I went to the Pro store, but they were sold out. So this is what it looks like. It's a light, like a blonde gold. So it's like a light gold, very nice, like on the lid, in the inner corner. I talked about this pigment before. I mentioned in a favorite. This is such a nice pigment, and it's very like eye brightening. I really like this. So if you're near like a Pro store or you call the Pro number, definitely get this. I highly recommend this. It's like one of my favorite like colors to use. And last pigment, I actually bought in a blog sale from Melformakeup. She doesn't make videos anymore, but her blog is Jocking Mel, I think. I'll put it in the down bar. And this is your Ladyship pigment. And it's kind of similar, like it's a cross between Naked Pigment and Vanilla Pigment. So if you have those, you know what I'm talking about. It's kind of like a tan color. It's like a beigey kind of skin tone color, but it has a lot of like pinky gold kind of shimmer to it. It's a little bit almost glittery, like there's some like glittery specks to it, but it doesn't like have fallout. So I like that about it. It's a really nice all over lid color, kind of subdued makeup, but it does have a little bit of glitter to it, so that kind of makes it a little more interesting. And this is limited edition, but you probably can still find like pigment samples of it. Next and last item is 3N lipstick, and this is like, I found this on a blog sale and I've heard so much about it, and I partly got it because I heard so much about it that it's like a really nice flattering color, and I'm wearing it right now, and this is what it looks like. I'll do a swatch. This is one of those like really hard to find MAC items, and I was really surprised to find it for like only like $8 on Beautopia's blog sale, whose link will be down below. And this is what it looks like. It's a pinky kind of nude neutral. It's like in between a nude and a neutral. So a nude to me is kind of like concealer lips, and neutral is similar to your lip tone. This like in between, it subdues your lip color, but it does have some like pinky kind of like color to it. So it looks like that. And I know this is a like really hard to get color, but I think I found kind of like similarity, like similar colors. This is a permanent color. This is Hue by MAC, and it's a little bit lighter than 3N. And this is Nude Rose from the D2 collection, which is much more recent than 3N, and it's a little bit darker than 3N. So that's what those look like. So you can see like if Nude Rose and Hue had a baby, they would have 3N look alike in the middle. They're really similar. So if you have hue and nude rose, try mixing them together, and that actually makes a really similar color to 3N. So hopefully that's a little dupe alert. Yeah, so that's my haul, and I'm really happy with what I got. They're very like in my comfort zone, the neutrals and neutrals. Yeah, so thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.